I wanted to make a video highlighting a relatively new Rocket League Rings map, show it off a little bit and talk about why I like it in particular. I really recommend this map above others and I think it's worth checking out. Before we get started, the map is called Neon Heights Draco's Rings Fixed. I'll put a link to it in the description and it's available from the Steam Workshop. This map may look very familiar to many of you, and that's because this is a remixed version of Lethamir's Neon Heights Rings map. I'll include some links down below to Lethamir's channel and works. So, getting on to why I rate this map above others. First of all, the map is very creative. Of course, at its core it's a Rings map. However, it integrates many ramps, walls, ground sections, and flip reset opportunities into its gauntlet. On an immediate level, this makes playing it far more refreshing and enjoyable, but also more challenging in an interesting way. It's also worth noting, if you plan on speedrunning this map, it opens up possibilities for esoteric methods. As of the release of this video, the world record time for this map is 9:44 by Coastin RL. Well done to Coastin. Secondly, Draco's Rings doesn't rely on the game's camera as much as other maps to make difficult sections challenging. In many Rings maps I've tried, there are sections where the camera flips from one side to the other, or rings are obfuscated in what feels like an unfair way. While Draco's map isn't perfect in this regard, it is far better, with the most challenging parts of the race feeling rewarding and skill-based while not requiring the player to babysit the camera system. Rocket League's camera is temperamental at the best of times, and for most players, operating the camera occupies the same thumb used to press a controller's face buttons. Flicking car cam on and off to readjust the camera is a pain, and failing a section due to the camera is frustrating at worst and unrewarding at best. It's worth noting, in some parts of the track, the camera can behave awkwardly if you fail and need to recover, but these moments are the exception, not the rule. In general, I would like this to be the standard. It's refreshing to see this issue addressed. Thirdly, the map combines its creative level design with cool and skillful scenarios requiring flips. To explain, there are many situations where it's clear the map is designed with the player having a flip in mind, either from the start of the level or from one of the many obstacles littering the course. An essential part of aerial control is flip cancelling and understanding how flips affect momentum. In other Rings maps, it's common to see more skilled players take advantage of flips, but rare to see maps essentially require or encourage the use of flips so much. As someone who finds most Rings maps too easy, this is a welcome change. This version of Neon Heights includes integrated level skips and different timing modes to allow players more freedom over the way they play. While this isn't particularly innovative, it is always great to see. On a more critical note, something I'd like to see less of is what I'll refer to as momentum shifts. These are situations in Rings maps where the player is expected to slow down a lot, and this is presented as an obstacle. While this may be challenging for speedrunners, sharp turns and immediate drops aren't challenging in an interesting way, at least personally. Most Rings maps I've tried are guilty of doing this, and rather than encouraging dynamism, it rewards players for taking things incredibly slowly, which ruins the enjoyment of the map when relied upon often. In general, I think the map is far from perfect, but its design points towards a direction I'd like to see newer Rings maps take inspiration from. There's more I could praise or criticize about Draco's version of Neon Heights, but for now, I'll leave it to you to try it out for yourself. With that being said, I hope this video was informative and helpful. I'll be working on another video related to Rocket League Rings soon, which I'm excited to share. As always, you can find my relevant social links and platforms below. Goodbye everybody, and thank you for watching.